Speed camel shipping. If safe and fast are what you need, then lightning fast can do the deed. What can we ship for you?
That face looks familiar. Just not so, sober.
Oh dear, you're not from the Cairo Municipal Authorities, are you?
Yes. In fact, I am. ASIL, Office for Public Order.
Listen, this is all a huge misunderstanding. All right, so I did sleep it off once in the Pharaoh's Palace Gardens. And it might have been me under the table at the Wild Mummy now and again. But basically, I'm just a well-behaved Luxor businessman who enjoys observing his civic duties. My wife must never get wind of my little escapades.
Businessman and well-behaved? Don't get caught up in contradictions from the start.
All right, let's say honest.
I don't know.
Fair?
Get to the point.
Seriously, I'm quite harmless, at least here at home. Which, incidentally, is exactly my problem. Don't you have any deliveries I can take care of for you? Far away, at best. To Cairo, or to the Pharaoh, perhaps.
I've always wanted to know something. How did you ever get that odd name of yours?
Actually, it's a bit embarrassing for me too. After all, what kind of man is named after his mother? But when my father suggested giving me his name, Dead Sea Aquarium, he knew his chances with Red Sea Aquarium weren't good.
Your mother?
Exactly. Now do you understand why I don't want to talk about it?
I certainly do.
Anything else you want to know?
Well, yes. What was your grandfather's name?
Black Sea Aquarium. Are you happy now?
And your great-grandfather?
He answered to a less imposing name. Sargasso Sea Aquarium. Now that I've told you all this, will you finally leave me in peace?
Hang on a sec. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
A twin brother called White Sea Aquarium.
Really? There is a White Sea?
Yes, it's a sidearm of the Arctic Ocean. We had to learn all this by heart. Satisfied?
A man like you surely has children.
Two little rascals named Bering Sea Aquarium and Caspian Sea Aquarium, after our Nordic forefathers. Are you finally done with humiliating me?
Definitely.
Thanks.
Who's that you're talking to?
An important business partner.
Your three boozing bosom buddies are no business partners.
No, it's the, Pharaoh's personal buyer.
What?
What? Pharaoh? I don't believe a word you say.
But yes, I'm supposed to deliver otter noses to Cairo. Yes, exactly. Otter noses.
Where is the merchandise?
The young buyer is going to bring them any minute now.
Well, I can't wait to see them. And tell Russell Barr he should wipe his feet first the next time he comes here.
Of course, darling.
And tell Russell T to keep his trap shut.
As always, darling.
Ah, the camel's friend. Pointers for professionals. Hey, I've detached the left-hand half of the whistle. Last month's issue of The Camel's Friend. This is the one where a 3-part series on training camels with a shrill whistle begins. The 3 parts of the whistle are enclosed in 3 issues, 1 apiece. It says here, nearly every camel reacts to the sound of a shrill whistle. The whistle must be blown very close to the camel's ear so that the animal reacts to the command as desired. To be continued in the next issue. Only the ball is missing now. A shame it'll only come with issue number 3 next month. It's me again.
Hurry up, I need to get out of here.
And I desperately need to get to the poor district.
Well, that's no problem. I know everything and everybody here. I'll get you in there, but only when you finally pretend to be a messenger.
So what's the story with the messenger job and the otter noses?
I'm as good as out the door, darling.
Ha! As expected, it starts drinking. This won't work. You can punch out great things with this little cutter, but not from that. I've made a portrait. This should work.
But it's my beloved companion.
I have regulations I must abide by.
Your regulations don't allow you to save a sweet little furball from a tree?
My regulations forbid me to leave my post.
But it'll be done in a jiffy.
Hello? Problems?
You could say that. This gorilla refuses to climb up my tree.
That's not typical of gorillas.
Mrs. Chippy has been sitting up there since this morning.
Mrs. Chippy?
My cat. She's a crossbreed of an Egyptian pharaoh cat and a Royal Bengal tiger.
Sounds like a painful mating.
Whatever. Mrs. Chippy climbed up the tree in front of my house this morning. And she's been sitting there mewing miserably ever since. She's scared of heights, you see. I was always able to lure her down again with one of those wind-up toy mice. They worked very well. But this time it didn't work. And then I lost the mouse, too.
You're lucky. I'm an old hand at rescuing cats.
You are? No offense, ma'am, but you don't exactly look the part of the storybook hero who rescues cats from trees. Or people from burning buildings. Or the world from God's Gone Mad.
Hey, little lady, don't you?
Ah, forget about it.
I'd need to see tangible proof that you're a professional cat rescuer. Surely a strong man like you can climb up and down that tree in no time at all.
Here, look at that.
What? You're a fireman? No kidding. It's you! Why didn't you say so straight away? Here is the garden key to my property. Mrs. Chippy is sitting on the tree next to the merry-go-round. I'm sure you'll take care of it in no time. Meanwhile, I'm going to give this lout a piece of my mind.
No funny business, my son.
I wasn't planning on any.
Good for your family. No funny business.
Tremble before the great Asil, who is soon to stride through these doors.
In my fabulous suit of armour, made of a material only recently developed by high-tech research, the only ones I need to tremble before would be the gods themselves.
Then start trembling.
What?
Shut up.
What?
No offense meant. I'm as good as gone.
But we'll be back, you plated twerp.
Impressive. Let's see how the wealthy and beautiful live. The tip that was fastened here is broken off. A chariot merry-go-round. The children go crazy about it. I've got the ball. Bullseye! There isn't anything I could wind up here. Fits. Risky, risky. I ought to go check and see. the dancer's cat. These things are called nets. You can scoop leaves out of pools with them. Won't take a minute.